So there I was in an Apple store, which I suppose is another subject altogether. And I was getting my iPhone 4S repaired, which the way that they repair them is kind of funny. You get a new one. Actually, the guy tried to repair it with a shim. The volume up thing was sticking, which, you know, when I was playing my zombie shooting games next to the wife while she was trying to read her romance novels, all of a sudden, like, the volume would go up and like, my brains. It's kind of funny. Anyway, so we were in the Apple store, and all of a sudden there's this big-ass ruckus toward the entrance. Big old ruckus. Everybody's rushing over there. They got their, you know how people do nowadays, where they got their little phones up and, you know, they're taking video and shit. And the people we were next to, across the desk, a guy that was working with another guy, this white boy, he was all tattooed up, you know, shit on his neck, you know, look harder than a 10-penny nail. Skinny little white guy, though. Skinny little white guy, but, you know, got all tattooed up. Looked like, fucking, I don't know, looked like an ex-con he was tattooed. Anyway, so we're all, like, surmising, like, oh, who could it be, right? And apparently the person had just been over to Tiffany's. We were down in the International Mall down in Tampa. But apparently the ruckus was over in Tiffany's, and then they went to eventually the Apple store, blah, 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 and went on. So the ruckus leaves, and we're all surmising, like, who could it be, whatever. And, you know, somebody brings up this person, somebody brings up that person, and I jokingly said, it's probably Snooki. And this little hard-ass looking white boy with the tattoos on his neck, you know, says, oh no, if it was Snooki, she would have made her presence known. And it blew my freaking mind. Like, you know, here's a hard-ass little honky. The way I interpret what he said was as if he revered the celebrity of Snooki and the people from the Jersey Shore. Which, those are some heroes nowadays, you know? So anyway, that gave me, later on though, that gave me another opportunity to make funny. Anyway, to make a long story short though, Italian people in New Jersey were at one time criticized for that sort of behavior, that they were only interested in, you know, partying and getting laid and getting drunk and this and that and the other thing, and now they're revered and lifted up for it. It's a funny old backwards world. But I ask you this, if everybody ran around just trying to get laid, just trying to get drunk, there wouldn't be anybody left to give money to them idiots. It'd be pretty bad. It doesn't work. The balance is off on that. Now, the other guy said, no, it was Mitt Romney's wife, right? I'm like, so that gave me the opportunity to make it funny. Said, you mean one of Mitt Romney's wives? You know, his Florida wife. Get it? Because he's a Mormon? They're polygamist? All right. Oh, fell flat on my face. I'm just saying, man. The Jersey Shore. You might as well put one of them fucking idiots in an IROC Camaro and have him beat the shit out of his old lady for the stereotypes that is all involved in that. Because I know some hard-working Italian people and hard-working people from New Jersey that they shouldn't allow that show to be called Jersey Shore. Most everybody else I've ever met from there is some hard-working motherfuckers, regardless of the color. All right, y'all be good.